Hello everyone, my name is Ultaf and you're watching Ice Techness. So today I'm going to review about that's Euphoria. So let's get started. It's been 2 months I have been playing with this phone. The exact date I'm filming this video, it's currently 2 months. So I'm going to give you my own impressions, final review and everything. I have recently received a Cyanogen update. And I'm gonna talk about that, which they have claimed to be fixed and what's not fixed yet, and lots more. And if you want to buy this phone, I'll leave a direct link in the description. You just click it and you can buy it. Without any further ado, let's get started. Cut. Without any further ado, let's get started. So this is the Euphoria device. The looks of the phone is good, considering the price at which this comes. It has a plastic back and a metal frame covering the side. The metal frame comes in 2 different colors, gold and silver. It has an 8MP camera at the back and a 5-inch screen at the front. At the top you have a headset port, and at the bottom you have USB cable for charging and data syncing. This side you have nothing. At this side you have 2 volume rockers and a power button. I'm gonna talk about the screen quality and everything in later on in this video, but the screen is made up of Gorilla Glass 3. It's pretty stable and it's pretty solid, and you won't get any scratches when you scratch with a key or something like that. But the problem is it's a fingerprint magnet. You definitely need a cloth in your pocket to just wipe out that fingerprints and to see the screen clearly. Under the sunlight the screen performs pretty good, but when you have these fingerprints on that, it makes pretty difficult to see in that bright sun. So you definitely need a clock. Now speaking of call quality, it's not at all a problem in receiving and calling someone else. You get a crisp, loud and solid sound. There's no problem from either side. There's no complaint from either side of the groups. Everyone feels happy, so we are happy. This Euphoria has 2 SIM card slots. Both are 4G LTE ready. There is a proximity issue with this phone. When you just turn off double tap to wake on this phone, the proximity sensor does not work properly. When you receive a phone call, the screen does not light up immediately. And when you are talking a hell lot, the other problem is when you just want to end the call, the screen doesn't light up. You just have to hold the volume button, just unlock your phone and then end your call. This only happens when you talk more than 5 minutes, and you just turn on your double tap to wake feature. Now speaking of audio from the headset, it's pretty much decent. Cyanogen has promised to bring an update, but didn't solve the problem of the headset. It's still low. If you're a heavy music lover, you will definitely find some difference, but if you're just a casual music listener, you don't find anything. You just find, oh, it's pretty good. Overall the sound quality is pretty good. You can hear crisp and clear sound, and especially considering this price budget. This phone comes in 7,000 rupees. That's 6,999, 1 rupee less. So click for this sound. In this audio effects app, you get to customize the equalizers, and depending on your mood you can just set everything. If you're listening to pop, you can just go to pop, and it adjusts the frequencies and stuff like that. And you also get a small room and medium room depending on where you are listening your music, and adjust its frequencies. And you get an option for bass and surround. That's only applicable for headsets. Under the hood we got a Snapdragon 410 CPU and Adreno 306 GPU. The Snapdragon 410 CPU manages to perform every task pretty smooth. You don't get any lags, I mean major lags. You may get minor lag at times, but overall the performance is very smooth. The transitions between opening an app and switching between tabs and everything are pretty smooth. Yet this is a low-end CPU, but it manages to perform smoothly. And this does not increases the temperature of the CPU as well, leaving the device cool in most of the situations. Now speaking of GPU, you get an Adreno 306 GPU, which is fairly a low-end GPU because this is a low-end CPU, but the low-end doesn't mean that it's waste or it's any kind of a disaster. It's just that it's a low budget priced CPU slash GPU. This GPU can play games at a decent playable settings. You can play casual gaming to heavy gaming on terms and conditions that you don't crank your settings too high. You can play games like Leo's Fortune, Real Racing and Modern Combat 5. To fill your phone with library of games, you get a 16 GB capacity. Out of box you get 11.95 GB to be used. So this is really convenient if you are using this phone for gaming. I mean in terms of capacity, you don't have any issues, and you can even expand via micro SD card up to 64 GB without any problem. The screen of this phone is 5-inch 720p, that's partial HD display. This makes it pleasant to view your movies slash videos and any long while you're watching a movie or while you're watching a video song. You'll be pretty much happy with the display. The PPA of this phone is 294. I guess you will be very much happy with the screen of your yuphoria device because it's all we need at this budget. You get a slight pinkish tint on the screen, but after the update the pinkish tint is reduced to a considerable amount. Now you'll be very much cool. Though the screen is a little bit warm, you can compare it with the Lenovo A6000. The screen lacks the natural feel of it. But if you're considering this with the other phones like the contenders A6000 and Redmi 2 and stuff, A6000 will definitely beat this phone because it's more natural on that phone, but whereas it's natural but the colors are a little bit dull, though it's a 7,000 rupees device. Okay, 6,999. Happy? You get a lot of sensors like accelerometer, gyroscope, compass and stuff like that. The sensors which are usually present in flagships. This makes the cardboard experience pretty good. Gyroscope and compass, accelerometers, proximities, and you can even enjoy all the VR stuff. You can download so many apps which uses your. I recommend you to take a look at the VR games with your yuphoria. Now let's speak about the camera. We have 8 MP camera at the back with f2.2 aperture. It takes a decent shots considering the budget as always. So we get many shooting modes like aqua, action, HDR, snow, etc. This HDR camera is pretty good. It brightens the image. The photos taken from HDR good. This is the side-by-side comparison of the HDR versus non-HDR pic. You can just see for yourself and you can decide which is better. You can shoot macro shots and wide angle shots. Here are some pics that you can see for yourself, that shot by Yuphoria. This is a macro shot, and this are some pics. Have a look at this. All are shot by Yuphoria device. The image is pretty good depending on how you take your image. So now let's come into photos. When you take a photos with 8 megapixel camera, the resolution drops to 4:3. But when you take with a 2 megapixel camera, I mean the reduction of the camera, then it will take 16:9 ratio. And now let's speak about video. The videos are recorded at 1080p, that's full HD. Here is a video that you can see. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. This video is taken from the back of the phone, that's with the 8 megapixel camera shooting at 1080p full HD, and I guess the quality is great. So there are no frame drops, and the audio which you are listening is from the phone itself. Good. And the slow motion is when you increase your settings, camera quality, that's 1080p to 720p, you get a 30 frames FPS slow motion. But when you decrease it more, like VGA camera, you get a 120 FPS slow mo. Sorry guys, I can't show you the slow mos, so see for yourself. Sorry. Now let's speak about low light performance of this camera. The low light performance of this camera is not that impressive. It's just like hit or miss. You cannot expect with this price phone. That's normal. The front camera is a 5MP shooter. It takes a pretty good selfies. You get a wide angle lens. That's pretty good. You can see the details of your picture. But the front camera recording is not that great. This video is shot using the front camera of this phone. In low lighting, actually the backlight is different and it's just showing kind of different effect. It's not great. And let me see if it gets any motion frame drops or something. Yeah. Motion blur in the recording. Now let's get to the battery. We have a 2330 mAh battery which is capable of lasting for a day. If you are a heavy user, you get 4 to 5 hours of battery, or if you are a casual user like me, you may get half day of battery. But if you are a guy who just wanna stay in cave, doesn't know how to use a phone, then you may have a luck. You may get whole day battery life easily, because the standby time is impressive. So the screen on time for this phone is 4 hours. It's not that bad when you consider the budget, but it's not that great even. When you put your device to charge, it will go from 0 to 60 in less than 40 minutes. That's impressive because it's equipped with Qualcomm 1.0 quick charging. It's kind of cool. Now let's speak about the OS. This phone is packed with Cyanogen ROM, that's 12.1, which is running Lollipop 5.0 out of the box. Now let's take a look at this OS. Let's first go into settings. We have first look at the Android version. We get a 5.0.2. And even the Cyanogen game. So all the general stuff you gotta know, developer options, printing, everything is just the same. The next thing we're gonna see is how you can customize the quick pull downs. You can edit the tiles, you can edit the shortcuts and everything. And the status bar is these are all the things. If you are using a Sanajam for past, I guess you guys are familiar with this. You get buttons and you can just set right hand mode, left hand mode. You can edit buttons and themes, display, double tap to wake, double tap, and this is one. All the pretty much basic stuff. The animation is pretty smooth, the UI is pretty smooth, the ROM is pretty fluid. The exclusive feature that are limited only to this phone is themes. I know the Sanajam has theme store. You can just select themes from the list and you can even download one. But the new thing is a app themer that lets you theme each and every app. That means now I'm in settings. I don't want this white look and this style. What I do is just tap on this one, app themer. I get a list of selections from the themes. If I want to use style one, just click on U. Your theme is being applied. You get the use style. Whereas now let's see. Just go back to home. I hate this theme over here. I don't want the U theme. I want something like red yellow theme. Now I have a white theme over here, and the only difference is I'm using settings, this new theme. Now let's check other thing. Like, see, the theme is being applied. Yeah, you get a new thing, and when you go to settings, you get a U theme, and here you get a red. That's something new theme. So this is a app themer, and when you go to dialer, you get integration of true colors. That's you can just type your name like T9 dictionary. Let me call my mom, and here I go with the number. So that's kind of cool. These are the two new features. Now speaking of bugs, most of the bugs are fixed with a recent update, but one thing that's only one bug is still, that's when you just remove your battery and change your SIM and turn off your phone does not automatically update the date and time immediately. It might take like 10 minutes to just sit and automatically update date and time. Now you will be asking, okay, I have learned about this phone, now how the heck should I get this? To which I replied, all you need to do is just head over to the link in the description. Now after heading to the link in the description, you get something like this. So all you need to do is click on subscribe and enter your username and password. I'll do in a minute. After you just enter, hit enter. That's it. There you go. You have subscribed, and you'll get an email notification when this sale starts. This sale starts on every Thursday, 2 p.m. So if you're interested, you can just head over to that on Thursday at 2 p.m. You need to be quick, or else the phone will be out of stock. So that's it, guys. There you have it. Hope you like this video. Please hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. And if you have any complaints, suggestion, or everything, always you can just write it down in the comments below. And if you want to purchase the phone, that's linked in the description. From there you can just order it. So there you have it. Thanks for watching. This is all signing off. You guys have a great day.